Prime Minister Kevin Rudd is preparing to announce the details of his plan to scrap the fixed carbon tax. As the latest poll shows, the Labor revival continues. There have now been 10 national polls since Mr Rudd's return to the top job, and the two-party average is 50-50, while he leads Tony Abbott by 14 points as preferred PM.
The Labor bounce, according to Tony Abbott, reflects a sense of relief among voters.
My instinct is that what they're really doing is showing their relief at the departure of an unpopular Prime Minister.
Relief, and the opposition leader believes so far Kevin Rudd's getting the benefit of the doubt.
And look, we're a fair-minded people. We're prepared to give someone a fair go. But I think what we'll discover is that he's the same old Kevin Rudd.
Labor's primary vote has jumped 10 points since the return of Kevin Rudd as Prime Minister, which means it's now 50-50 on a two-party comparison, while Mr Rudd has a 14-point lead as preferred PM. There have been double-digit improvements for the ALP in New South Wales and Queensland.
They're the states that Labor needs to win seats, and probably that would happen in Queensland, or at least defend, and that's more likely in New South Wales.
Look, the truth is what we face is a marathon, and we are barely one run around the park so far, so there's a long way to go.
Well, if Labor believes those polls, Kieran, then they should call the election.
Before the Prime Minister calls the election, though, there are some policy areas that need to be dealt with, including scrapping the fixed carbon tax and moving to a floating price a year earlier than planned.
The carbon price around the world has fallen, that the mining boom is coming to an end, our terms of trade are falling, and we need to spur investment in the non-mining sector as well.
The Treasurer argues it's a cost of living measure too. Chris Bowen cited the example of a one-income family with 2 children on an average wage.
Looking at an improvement of about $380 this year in assistance for cost of living.
He was saying that the carbon tax was good until yesterday. Now he admits that the carbon tax is bad.
And the Treasurer has hinted Parliament won't be returning to pass the relevant legislation.
One way or another, we're seeking a mandate for this.
The announcement of the carbon price change is expected over the next day or two. Kieran Gilbert, Sky News, Canberra.